Like, what's the first name? Two. Hakuna Matata. Alicia Rocco. Yes, 9-9 and gets 4-9. So that's the other guys in the top five. 8 winners altogether. That's all. Yeah, most of the time, but I mean, suppose. Dictate after what happens, you know what I'm saying? I think we're going to start with one. Level one is that time, and then congratulations, you guys. Making one again, but let's open to the next. Fly, Giants, fly. On the road to victory. Fly, Giants, fly. Gonna be number one in the league. It's close. Giants, Giants. We're gonna tie with the eight. Or what is it? Shout out to you guys. So we're gonna fly, Giants, fly. Behind Jackson Dart. Fly, Giants, fly. With Dart, we're gonna go very far. It's close. I can play out and buck it up. 6-2 player wins. 6-5. You gotta relish in the wins, man, because you don't know what's gonna happen next. It's crazy, right? I read that stat where he's the first rookie QB to win coincidentally against an undefeated team. A rookie QB for the team to start 0-3. That's close to beat an undefeated team since Phil Simms back in 1979. 37 back and back it up. It's called 8. Oh, and back it takes an 807. Hope we can throw it in the pot. That's what I'm saying, man. They didn't give him too many opportunities to throw it, man. It was everybody's first. I remember watching some of his college highlights, but it was just him really just showing that he was like a real gritty like quarterback. You know, like he wasn't scared to hit people. You know, like he ain't doing none of that sliding stuff. So he was. I mean, it showed at one point. One of the Charger dudes tried to get at him, but then he just ran into the. He bounced off it and ran into the outside. Wait, was that number 7? 5 winners here. Shout out to you guys. He's gonna be running for his life. Hey, as long as he's running to victory, you feel me? That's fine. He's a rookie, man. He's young and ready. You know, you gotta put him out there. Let loose. Meet the Saints next week. Oh yeah, we got the Saints next week, don't we? Suppose they lost this week, didn't they? All right, mark it up. Play with zero, mark it up. He wins that time. Congratulations, you guys. But it's over with the next. It's the Bills. Mm. Yeah, you never know though. You never know. Can't wait. I think we got towards the end of this month, right? Let's close. We got the Eagles. Player now, make a treat. Player wins again, not no treat. Giants got Saints. Eagles got Broncos. Yeah, I know. That's next week. Yeah, yeah, no, that's true. Next week. So then that's the first games for October. So then three was it 3 weeks later? They got the first meeting is in Lincoln Financial Field. We're gonna it's Giants against the Eagles at home. It's close. We'll get a tie with 8 here. Okay. Same kind of same. I was thinking the same thing too, man. Honestly. Well, until what happened after when I told you with the scamming thing. But we'll see. We'll see though, because they always have last minute tickets, right? And I don't mind. It's cool. If I could snag one of them last minute tickets, I don't mind. Double draw. And Bacon wins. This is over. Oh my god. 12 winners are shot to you guys, but it's over. Well, you never been to like Philly itself? You never been to Philly? Gondry in Philly. Gonna see what's there to do and the place to be. That's close. Bacon with the 8/7 win. Okay, gotcha. 13 winners. But you saying you never been at the stadium, Philly Stadium? Same. Yeah, that's why I wouldn't mind going over there, man. It's not. It's like it's just about that same around that same time frame. It's close. Player 8, Micah 6. Yes, that is for sure. Heck yeah, cause I'm not like I don't mind it. I don't really care, but I definitely for my first game I don't want to get into a fight with a bunch of Philly fans in Philly. So I'm gonna go on this like you said undercover as an Eagles fan, but low key going for the Giants. It's close. Like full player two. This card's an 8 for the make a win. Four for back it up. I don't know about that. I'll probably just wear all black or something, you know. It should be enough. It should be around that time to wear a hoodie, so it's a shield. Wear like the slightest green. Not like a little green tie or something. Clothes. Play wins. 8/3. 13 winners are shots to you guys. That was my last. Whoever asked for Michael, we about to get him. If you're still in here, the change. Let's go to my colleague.
You're not strong enough for like my boy. Concentration is insane. Ah. Hello. How we doing, my people? How we doing? For those that don't know who I am, my name is Michael. I'll be a dealer for like 30 odd. What's up, Rev? Kendra, you happy with the result? Can it finish already or whatever? Didn't the game finish? Yo yo, yo yo. Player wins. 5 over the Dolphins. 10 winners. Spits open. Thank you. It was a tie. Oh. Thank you. Yeah. I hate being sick, bro. This sucks. Which is rare in NFL. Usually one a season. How long is a season? Is it like 3, 6 months or whatever? Banker wins 7 over the 4. That's 15 minutes. So I don't know nothing about NFL. It's a whole new field for me. Let's close. 2-6, natural 9, tie 9s. Congrats on my 3 tie winners. Oh yeah, fun fact. The new job I applied to, Kendrick, it's to do with sports betting. I didn't know that. I know nothing about it. So I'm still hoping they give me a chance, but that's my only worry. I mean, at least I'll learn about sports, so then when people are talking about it, I'm like, oh yeah, I know that. But yeah, it's only for VIP though, so I'm guessing VIPs don't really complain much. Player wins 7 over the 2, that's 11 minutes. That's kind of a lot. What do you mean? Like a lot of info or something? That's a cool. I've never had a point spread. Player wins with the 8 over 5, that's 10 winners, but it's open. Each game has a line. The favorite will be minus 3.5. What the hell? Okay. Has a line. The favorite will be minus 3.5 points, for example. That means they gotta win by 4 or more. Wouldn't it be 3.5 or more? Oh wait, you can't get half a point. Right. Okay. Banker wins natural 8 over the 3. It's 21 winners, but it's open. Wait, can you win half a point? You don't, right? So like, okay, so like how much point? Underdog plus 3.5 means they gotta either lose by 3 or less, or win. Wait, they're gonna lose by 3 or less, or just win overall. Betting 101. Frankie, he's explaining it to me, bro, because I have no clue on what the hell on what the hell sports betting is, and that's potentially my next job. So I need to learn anyway. Whether I like it or not, I'm gonna have to learn. Potentially. I've done 2 interviews with them, so now I'm just waiting on the response. Next thing I get from them is either you're hired or get the hell out of my face. Banker wins 2 of a backer. That's 11 winners. A money line. Money spread. I'm joking. You'll see $1 bills if I do that, especially now. After my goddamn. Moneyline like is who wins. Oh. Okay, fair enough. Makes sense. Banker wins natural 9 over the 1. That's 16 winners. Okay, so wait. So we got line, like point, whatever. Let's go. Real Talk Vegas made the call today. Vegas. Play wins with the 7 over the 4. My perfect pair. It's open. Oh no, you're too good, man. So Vikings to win against whoever they were up against by 3 points. Raiders went for game-winning field. Goal is time right now and got blocked. Damn. Player wins with the 9 over the back. That's 12 winners. Guys, real talk. You know the whole how people are saying like sports betting is rigged or whatever. Like there'll be like powerful like super rich people who kind of like rig it. Do you reckon that's true? Bicycles. 9 back right. 3-6. Player wins. 7 over 6 is 9 winners. How casinos pay business? They profit more on parlays than casinos. FanDuel controls everything? FanDuel. I doubt FanDuel does it. Better close. If it is controlled, sort of, I would say nice win by the way, player. If it is controlled, it's definitely gonna be rich and like rich, powerful people that no one has ever heard of. 100%. If it is controlled, always going on. Want to see a magic trick? Sure. Let's close. 3 back row. That's crazy. Anyway, natural 9 over 7. Frankie, that magic trick is gonna, you meant next hand, right? They got insider injury stuff. That line would have moved, and they wanted people to keep betting Vikings. Can you place bets mid-game? Like, as the game is going on, are you able to place bets still? Tie with 6? Going after a 5-5 betters? You can. Oh. You guessing you just less payout or something? Always updating in real time? Yeah, of course. That's cool. I didn't know that. I thought you had to place everything before a game starts, and then game starts, you can't do nothing else. 3 back row, back row 5, bank wins. Live betting is the way to go. Yeah, definitely say it. It'll definitely be better to bet as the game is going on than to bet before a game. You gotta do a teaser on a bunch of games. They'll bet near half. I mean, yeah, because then you have a higher chance of knowing, because that'll change your take on it, no? Principles. Player wins with the 8 over 4. That's 16. You take all teams who you think will win and add points to the line. So is that the whole like minus 2.5, 3.5, plus 3.5? Is that that? Right? Something along those. Depends. Principles. 4-9. 4-1. Player wins with the 4 over the 1. 12 winners this. I try to be as close to minus 110 or so. Wait, what? Minus 110? So what, a person, like the opposing team will win by 110, is that what you mean? Or the team will win by 110? Player wins. Natural 9 over 3, that's 8 winners. Oh, that's how much money you're putting in. You bet 110 to win 100 profit, I see. So wait, is it always like double of whatever you place, or does it depend on how many people are on either side? Let's go. It's gonna be a learning. Yeah, I know. Player wins the 6 over the 1. That's 13. Changes and Ravens were the fixed games this week. And the Vikings. Tesco's 3-8. 3 banker wins. Natural 8 over the 3. That's 6 winners. Bets open. I mean, if that's true, that's pretty cool. Criticals, 6 back red, natural 8, banker wins, natural 9 over the 8. Let's open. Backdoor banker, kind of, natural 9. I feel like backdoors are more the, like an extra card draw. Criticals. Back row, natural 9, player wins. What's up with all these natural 9s, by the way? What you want now? You mean Saints, King Kong? Titan, what? Yeah, taint means something completely different in the UK. That's I was like, what the hell? Player wins 5 and 4. That's 14 winners. That's open. Yeah, that means something completely different. That's I was like, I didn't even know you could write taint, but I guess. I mean, if it's not a cuss word, sweet. It's closed. Do you guys use taint over here? Do you guys know what that is? You know what that means? Player wins, natural 8 over 5? Yeah, okay. I'm surprised it ain't blocked in there. Fair enough. I guess it's kind of like a push to kind of know what it means, but I mean, it doesn't really mean anything else. At least I don't think it does. Bets are calls. 8-6. 7-4, player wins. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to learn a lot though. If I do get that job, I'll have to learn a lot about sports betting. Because I know nothing, bro. So when someone calls and they're like, my underdog, like 2.5 wasn't paid out, I'm like, huh? You what now? you what now? 6-3, player wins. 6 over 3 to 6 winners. Let's open. Yeah, I didn't know it was sports betting. When I apply to jobs, I don't really read the description. I kind of like skim over it. And me skimming over it means I also skimmed over the fact that it said sports betting. So I thought it was just customer service in general. Obviously it's not. It's like obviously, midway through the interview, they were like, "Are you into sports?" I'm like, "Nah, not really." And they said, "Do you do any sort of sports betting?" And I said, "Nah, I don't really know much about it." And they were like, "Oh, because this is about sports betting, right?" So I had to come up with like the craziest lie I've ever said. You're gonna get a lot of questions about the bets. Nothing you can't handle will be a big learning. I mean, yeah, at least I learned, right? But then, as soon as they said that, I had to come up with like something because I wasn't gonna say, "Oh, I didn't know." Right? Player wins, because then that just makes me look bad. So me on my quick thinking, I said, "Yeah, I know, but I wanted to get more into sports betting because obviously, in the UK we don't really do any type of sports betting, and I know over here that's a big thing. And since you guys are into sports a lot, I kind of wanted to learn about sports, especially because I have small brothers. I would kind of like to, play sports with them, and if I understand how sports works, then that's better overall." That was the biggest lie I've ever said in my life. I was like, how the hell did I think about that? Like, last second, I was like, damn, alright. I was impressed with myself. I was like, damn. I was impressing myself, I can't lie. So we'll see. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I'll be here for a bit more. Unless trading works during my time off. Also, I know I said I have 2 weeks where I'm gonna be, home, but I might do some overtime and come in because I'm gonna be paid crazy amounts because I'll be paid overtime pay plus the tips plus vacation time. So it's gonna be a lot. That will help. That will help. It's gonna be me working overtime. Will be me getting paid more than my new job. So that's a lot. Player wins natural 9 over the 8. It's okay. I think he'll get it. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, get as much as you can. Yeah, I kind of need to, bro. It's my bank account is kind of crying right now. At least I have 43 days until I get my until I have to do my first payment on my car. He said instead of doing 30, I can up it so you don't have to pay like instantly. It's quick, and I said yes, please. Type 5. What's the new job? Wasn't paying attention. Yeah. Remote mostly. Yeah, exactly. There, yeah. JJ. I'm gonna be working like a VIP sportsbook customer service. So like when you're on the app betting, it's a specific app. I'm not gonna say which one, but when you're on the app betting, and if you're considered a VIP player, then I basically am the one who like, let's say they're having an issue, they come through to me. Yeah, but I know nothing about sports betting, so I think that might be the only issue. You're more of a host then? What do you mean? I'm not. It's only going to be like customer service or support. I'm not going to be like, hey, I got you this suite, by the way. It's not going to be anything like that. Banker wins 7 over the backer. That's 12 winners. That general population doesn't get. Yeah, no, but it's not going to be. It's not going to be a host, right? I'm just basically there to help VIP people if they have issues with the bets that they put in. That's it. I suppose. And you know which one it's for, Kendry. So I mean, I don't think there's many. At least it doesn't really look like there's many people that bet on the thing. But if they do, then yeah. I mean, it's a very small like space. It's there's currently 3 people working. I'm gonna be the 4th. So it's a very small office, you know? Which I mean is cool. But we'll see. Banker wins 6 over the 1. That's 12 winners. Bets open. And then yeah, because I get to mostly work at home, it's just gonna be overall better. We'll see. Or mostly from home. I really hope I get it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I hope I get that job, bro. Because it will help so much. It will honestly help me so much. 9-2. Back right. I'll know by Friday, so we'll see. Player wins 8 over the 1. That's 6 winners. Or if I get the email saying, was it 8 against a 1? Really? FanDuel, DraftKings, neither or JJ. All I'm gonna say is it's a physical casino. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Player wins. Bets open. It's for a physical casino. Is that a new one? Nah. It's for a physical casino. It's an app that one of the physical casinos have. So there's quite a few, but yeah. I'll let you figure that one out. Bench goals. 5-7. 1 banker wins natural 8 over the 1. 8 over the 1. There you go. Bets open. I mean, I'm trying to think who has ads. I know Bally's does. Caesars. have one. I think Hard Rock has one. They all got sportsbook? Does Ocean have an app? 9, Baccarat. I know MGM obviously does. MGM is huge. I never realized. Not sports. Okay, I didn't even realize Ocean had an app. Fair enough. MGM is huge. I never realized how big MGM is until I realized that they have a huge casino and hotel in Vegas. I was like, damn. I think they licensed FanDuel in the actual physically in Ocean, maybe. So maybe Ocean kind of like instead of doing their own sportsbook, maybe they get shares from FanDuel. So like whenever FanDuel makes some money from sports betting, Ocean gets a percentage. I mean, I guess Ocean kind of sucks for casino. Am I tripping? Ocean Casino kind of sucks. It's a beautiful building, don't get me wrong, and I bet you the rooms are amazing. But for a casino, doesn't it kind of just suck? Lack of tables, yeah. Player wins, natural 8 over the 5, that's 6 wins. And I'm guessing obviously they have like tables in the upper floors, like the VIPs, no? I don't mean like high roller, I don't mean like the high roller section, I mean like literal like private tables. I would guess they have. The other casinos, which I haven't been to in a decade plus. Which ones are you thinking of? Bro, I so want to explore Atlantic Club. Doesn't Borgata have most tables? Yeah, Borgata has a lot of tables. Like, a lot of tables. But, I really want to explore Atlantic Club. Have you ever been to Atlantic Club, Kendry? Big white casino that's now closed down. It's the one furthest, it's the biggest building furthest south of Atlantic City. Banker wins with you 5 over 4, that's 15 winners. Yeah. Have you ever been to that one? Bro, I still want to explore that building, it must be so cool, doing some like urban exploration in there. Don't think so. All I know is that it closed down in 2014, so that's what I was thinking, 2014, over 10 years. Last time you went to AC like properly was over 10 years ago, so I'd be guessing like you've probably been there. But I mean, yeah.